Hello everyone, the Chart Guys have been working on an introductory technical analysis course for quite some time now, and after surveying hundreds of traders with what would be the most sought after information regarding technical analysis, we came up with this course, When to Enter and Exit. It covers over 5 hours of the basics on when to enter and exit, and we feel after watching this course it will help build a foundation of technical analysis knowledge which will eliminate a lot of the uncertainty in the world of trading stocks. So the course outline, we go over the psychology of trading, establishing a game plan, the different indicators we use to signal a bullish and bearish entry, how to recognize support and resistance levels, poor entries, where traders make mistakes, exit targets, how do you know where to sell your trade, where to place stop losses, that's very important, minimizing losses is what keeps you in the game long term, my personal preparations, how I go about getting ready for each trading day, and then piecing it all together, utilizing all the information we just learned and how to apply that in the real world for making successful, profitable trades. As a bonus, we also include a lot of information on finding entries and exits utilizing patterns, and you can find these patterns on every time frame on pretty much any stock and commodity trading, and certainly being able to recognize those patterns can give you an edge as well. So we hope you will check this out. Again, it's an introductory level course. So if you are new to technical analysis and trying to get a firm grasp on things and feeling a little bit overwhelmed, then this course is for you. I hope you check it out. Appreciate you watching. Checking in on YELP GWPH PCLN NVDA and TSLA. Starting with YELP, bulls still liking this action. Nice increase in bull volume, higher lows, higher highs, making our way up to the highest price we've seen on this move, 41.44 resistance. Bulls still in control as long as $40 maintains as support, and so far so good. Weekly time frame inside candlestick this week compared to last week, so a bit of a tightening range, but not much for the bulls to fear at this point. We've got on the verge of a bull MACD cross, and it really would require a close below $40 to say, all right, we might be consolidating in the short term, but as of right now, we're looking for bullish continuation, and we closed fairly close to the high of the day. After 41.44, we've got psychological 42, 43, and then 43.36, the highest price we've seen in 2016. GWPH finally got the bearish action in IBB, and the biotech sector finally caught up to it here with a big-time pullback back to the 50-day moving average and a close at the low of the day. It's all about the 100-day moving average support, holding it 2 times, 3, 4 times here, another time. So that's a total of 8 times, 9 times that this moving average has held in the past 2 months. So that level is going to be in the low 116s. It's a must-hold level. And tomorrow's a pretty important day for the biotech sector as a whole, as XBI and IBB are getting really tight on the daily time frame. And we know with Inauguration Day and the speech, if Trump says something bearish about the biotech sector, that can cause the entire sector to drop as well. So we need to be aware of that. Looking on the weekly time frame today, certainly making the weekly look a lot less healthy for the bulls. We still have the middle Bollinger Band support of 117.49. Must close above that level tomorrow to maintain that middle Bollinger Band. And it's an inside candlestick this week here as well, same as for YELP. PCLN getting sideways and tight as well. 15.29 support, 15.49 resistance is the rough channel. We've been trading back and forth for 2 weeks between that level. Indecision with the upper wick and lower wick the same size. And it's really going to depend on the reaction to the S&P 500, in my opinion. Lose the middle Bollinger Band on the S&P 500 and see a bearish reaction and further consolidation. And we're going to pull back to the low 1500s. Bullish reaction and new all-time highs in the S&P 500. And we're looking for PCLN to head to 1567. So we're watching tomorrow to see if the inauguration is going to be the catalyst to break the S&P 500 from a tightening range. And if it is, we'll be watching to see PCLN to go whichever direction the market goes. Weekly time frame, bulls still in control, holding that middle Bollinger Band. A couple lower highs to keep an eye on, but as long as the middle Bollinger Band holds, the bulls are in full control, and that's all the way down at 14.86 at this point. We are still about $55 above that level. NVDA, bulls did confirm that bullish reversal candlestick from yesterday. First time we've seen 2 green days in a row since the Citron attack, but we do have the middle Bollinger Band resistance rejecting the price of 105.94. Decent volume the past 2 days, and NVDA was one of the more consistent bulls today, what I call a lead bull. out of the 20 or so tickers I'm watching consistently throughout the day. And from here, if we can't get over that middle Bollinger Band tomorrow, we're going to test it again. If we can't get over it, we're going to look for a higher low and then another attempt to get over that level. So right now, bulls defending $100 psychological support, need to break this lower high pattern, keeping an eye on 109.19 resistance. The bulls need to get over that level. Weekly time frame, bulls buying that dip, maintaining the 8-period exponential moving average support, which is held for the past 11 months. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now 7 tests and holds of that level. Once we close below it, that's a clear short-term bear signal, but as of right now, it's still holding, and the bulls are up near the high of the week. And last, we've got Tesla, huge gap open today on upgrades and bullish news, but mostly profit-taking for the majority of the day. We didn't close over the upper Bollinger Band. That's still resistance at 245.27, and we didn't fill this gap either. The gap still stands at 239.71. Bulls did buy the dip at the end of the day, and we certainly know the bulls are strong on the weekly. Full-on breakout, breaking to the highest prices we've seen in 7 months, and resistance is up at 250 psychological, and then there's a bunch of resistance around 259. So bulls still in full control. If we fill the gap on the daily, we have a long way we can pull back with still maintaining higher lows. This 8-day moving average, exponential moving average, has held multiple tests. So similar to NVDA and its weekly, the daily for Tesla here continues to hold all consolidation, and we're well above that level as well. So as I said, the S&P 500 tomorrow, we're watching very close for some direction, some convincing conviction direction. Say that 10 times fast. And we're looking for that on the inauguration day, and if we don't get it, we're going to keep patiently waiting, because right now, you can see it on PCLN the best, that choppy back and forth action is not giving us any clarity in terms of short-term action, and we're just trading sideways. So we'll be checking back in on all these names over the weekend, seeing if we get that break on the S&P 500 tomorrow, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching.